What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Virtual Turf Talk Podcast. We ain't got to introduce ourselves. You know who we are. Well, you might not know who we is, but you know who I am.
Oh, y'all love me.
I think I'm more beloved than you are among the audience.
I don't think so.
I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe that. I might be a little delusional, but I think that's low key true.
I feel like the people can say in the comment section.
All right. We're going to get to the mud drops, though. Legends, Pat Tillman. I ain't seen Pat Tillman in a little second. This one hits close to my heart. Mark Clayton and Derrick Brooks. I'm pretty sure you know who you are most excited about in the mud drops, but you can go ahead and give you a little commentary.
Actually, I might give you a little underrated
Mark
one
Clayton,
here. It's Pat Tillman. Of course, it's Pat Tillman, but it's actually 1A, 1B for me right now. I love Derrick Brooks. Derrick Brooks looks really good. He gets lurk artist. He's 91 speed. He looks like an amazing user right now. He looks amazing.
Okay.
He's the best linebacker in the game, in my opinion. Pat Tillman's the best safety. We got two of the best positions right now.
Can we be a little bit more like a little bit more specific when we say the best linebacker? Like
you want to say it? I told you a second ago. I'll say again. 91 speed, which is the fastest linebacker in the game right now. And he gets lurk artist. So he's probably the best user in the game right now.
No, but okay. It's probably still probably my but South Point, right? I think Pat Tillman is by far. I don't understand where you got this 1A, 1B shit from, but I think it's Pat Tillman by far. Pat Tillman, easily for me, last time I played mud consistently was Madden 20, and I do remember using Pat Tillman in my box. Enforcer on him. It wasn't pick art wasn't a thing back then. It was Enforcer.
I think it was just
Acrobat.
Enforcer.
No, because you have multiple business. You can get through in everybody. This before AP was a thing, so you can get through everybody.
I know.
So it was. I know. I had Enforcer, Acrobat. You didn't play that game. Stop talking.
I played it after.
Enforcer, Acrobat. Probably Security Tackler. I probably had Security Tackler or Lurker, whichever one. But he was really good. He was always really good. I'm pretty sure he was on everybody's teams all throughout the year because he was just that good of a card. He's not even that tall, but he just made so many plays for you, so many crazy plays.
He's got that heart in him, just like real life.
He was invaluable. He was invaluable. Yeah, shout out Tillman. Gave his life for this country. On Madden, you can small Madden. Champ Bailey, Greg Olson, Ricky Williams, Warren Moon, Brian Dawkins, PS2, William Perry, Stephen Boyd, and Martin Grammatica.
Yeah, no, he's a kicker. He's special teams guy.
I think I saw Xerxes talking about the Ricky Williams one, but I know you and I on the last episode we talked about the Brian Dawkins one that he should have been released. He's out there now. How you feeling about
him? He's at strong safety right now. He's usually always a free safety, so they gave him a position change, which doesn't really matter in my opinion, but it was just something I thought I would want to say. He doesn't get any discounted abilities because, we don't do that this year, which is kind of the caveat. It doesn't make him stand out as much because we got the Pat Tillman like today, and he's better, in my opinion, than Brian Dawkins is. And I always think that Brian Dawkins should be dropped at a point where he's the best safety, no question, because just in the real life, he was always the best safety. Always. Well, no. I feel like Brian Dawkins was amazing all the time. I don't think. Actually, let me take that back. I'm going to take that back.
Yeah,
but he was always really good. Don't look at me like that. Brian Dawkins was really
good. Because there was a guy that played in Baltimore. I don't know if you knew his name, but his name
I know Ed Reed. I literally immediately thought of Ed Reed. He was second. Always like second. But he's really good. Obviously, he's I don't know if it matters, but his build looks a lot bigger this year. Like his shoulder pads look really chunky, like which they usually do, but it's especially different. It looks different this year, which I don't know if it might be a good thing, because I remember in years past, weight and body shape used to matter in the amount of fumbles that you would get and the amount of big hits that you would get. Which, if it is a thing this year, that might be something you would want to look into if you want to be one of those little cheesers and do some cut sticks, put lumberjack on them, which nobody does, but I think would be cool. Somebody. Champ Bailey, is really good. He's not the best cornerback in the game. He's not the best. He's maybe second, third, I'd say. He's definitely going on people's teams though. How tall is Champ Bailey?
I got PS2 ahead of him. I got Champ Bailey's 6 foot, but I got PS2 ahead of him.
PS2 is not a 91 though. He's not a 91. He's like an 88, but he's still super tall, super fast. He's just not like a champion. He was a free card though, which is really good as well. He's free.
Okay. Okay, that changes things then. Okay,
But we
yeah,
can't.
I
No,
probably
no,
have
no.
Champ
Like
Bailey.
he's still better than Champ Bailey. He's still better. But I'm just saying he's a free card, which is something really impressive that I do like.
Yeah,
That EA's been giving out a lot of these good free cards. Greg Olson. I don't fucking know. There's not really much to say, is there? It's Greg
shut
Olson.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Best tight end of the 2010s. I don't want to hear no. I don't want to hear no argument. I don't want to hear no debate. I don't care about Gronk because he didn't play most of the. He didn't play most of the 2010s. He got was injured half the time. It
Okay.
was Greg Olsen. He was the most consistent receiving tight end. Could do everything, man. Miss him. I miss you. I miss you, Greg Olsen. We haven't been able to replace you since, man. You're irreplaceable, man. But I'm happy he got a card though.
You have another good white tight end.
Shut up. He hasn't had a good Madden card in a minute, man. It's been a really long time. So I'm pretty. Dude, what? I haven't even looked at this card. I mean, I just look at this card real quick. You can go. I just look at this card real quick.
Yeah, you can do that. Ricky Williams, he was
Oh,
leaked.
never mind.
Oh,
He has 90 speed, 91 catching traffic, 92 short route running, 90 medium route running. So I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be on everybody's teams. So I will get to see Greg Olsen
love to see
the score. In the score.
How you go? Okay, but Ricky Williams, he was leaked last promo to have had an 88, but they did give him his full card. So we did kind of see this coming. But right now he is the best running back in the game. He is like the fastest running back in the game, super chunky, super tall. He's got a really good build, gets good abilities, and just all around the best tight end in the game. Running back in the game, I said tight end. Yeah, not much really to say because he has been leaks, and I think we have already talked about that. So I think we should just kind of skip on. Yeah.
And now, no. We're not going to skip over the Warren. We're not going to skip over the Warren Moon because
it was just over Ricky Williams. I know.
Okay, but it was a big thing in a big topic in the community that we should have gotten a Steve McNair over a Warren Moon. Do you agree with that statement?
I do, yeah. Because he got a Legends already, which is still a usable card. Like Warren Moon's maybe going for like maybe 75K still in this market. So he was the first card to get Gunslinger, and his abilities still haven't changed. He just got like a +3 boost, which I don't think is that crazy. I don't think it was needed.
I didn't either.
So
I mean, the card was good though. I mean, I don't know his ability box, but I mean,
he can get up to a 93 overall with the All Madden boost. He gets a +6 throw power. So pretty good card.
He's a pretty decent card. I don't.
He might be like a top 5 QB. Might be like the third best, fourth best, maybe. I don't think he's better than Johnny Manziel.
He's going for 1.9 million right now.
Yeah, we might have to go on pack strike again, man. Jesus Christ, the pack weight has gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad recently.
Yeah, it has.
But he doesn't get. Used to be like 300K. Used to be 300K, dude. I remember back in the old days.
I mean, he gets Hard Master and Gunslinger. I mean, he doesn't get any of the throwing abilities, which is
he can't get them at the same time, though. I don't think he can get Slinger and Horror Master at the same time.
So he gets Horror Master player. It's a player specific ability, but like his tier 3 is Gunslinger. So I mean, you probably are right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But probably right now, everybody's essentially just kind of set on to Set Elite because the fact that like it's a velocity ability.
It's OP as fuck. So it's Set Elite and Mutt is really good right now.
It is really good. So yeah, he's probably a top 5 QB, but not his fault. He didn't get Set Elite. I think if he got Set Elite, he'd have been the best quarterback easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1,000%. But luckily they didn't do that.
Watching the MCS. Do you know the card off the top of your head?
I do, yeah. 92 speed. He's
it's a Tariq Woolen.
Yeah, it's Tariq Woolen.
Yep, Tariq Woolen. Yep.
Super good card. Best card that we've gotten so far from the free thing. Keeps getting better every time.
That's interesting. Yeah, because like the last 2 free cards we've gotten have been both 6'4" demons. Like it's like my thing is right. What is the point, right? Because you can clearly obviously see that EA is trying to view bot their streams because you're specifically releasing OPS cards on your streams. Like they know they release like, for an example, they release like maybe a Trevon Diggs. Like it's not going to hit as much. People are not going to watch as much. They will watch for a 6'4" Tariq Woolen 92 speed.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I do like it. I like it though. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, he's gonna be the best corner in the game when it comes out.
For a while too. For a while as well, because he's 6'5", which is crazy. They didn't
He
need
is,
to
yeah, he's
do
a
that.
fucking.
They could have released any corner and made him 92 speed, and it could have been whatever. They could have put fucking Sauce Gardner, not Sauce Gardner. They could put Eli Apple and made him 92 speed, and
Yeah,
people would have watched it.
Eli Apple. That's crazy. Yeah, but they probably could have. I mean, I think yeah, I think like it's just for me like you said, they could have put anybody there. I think so. So it's their, I guess you say their desperation. I guess you could say because like you want people to watch. They want people to watch these because like the harvest has always been a thing, but like especially with the most fear, I can understand why they did most fear because that was the first time that promo had been in the MCS live event, so they wanted people to watch that badly. But hasn't Harvest been? Harvest has been one. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Dez won it last year. Harvest has been one. The Thanksgiving promo has been one. So they didn't have to do this for this one at all.
No, they
I didn't
didn't.
understand this
It's
one.
Harvest is usually one of the biggest promos because a lot of
Yeah.
people get these nice budget cards. So I'm telling you what, this EA event will definitely be the most watched one because of this card. And I feel like you're stupid if you don't at least try to get them. At least watch half of it. You don't even have to watch it. Just link up your EA and watch, like leave it on the background for like 2 hours, and you'll get like the best card in the game. So that's 1000% something I'd recommend. Just do it, man. It's not that big a time. Y'all are doing nothing anyways, spending 8 hours on fucking Madden every day.
Let's be honest. Yeah, you're not doing nothing. So like, come on, just go ahead and turn on.
You're watching us.
Get you a car, man.
You're watching us, dude,
yeah.
So might as well.
Yeah, you're watching us. Like really, like you really don't have much of a brain if you're watching me and Oliver. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
The Angry Runs. We talked about this. I wanted it to be the rookie Williams for the Ravens, but it ended up being Gus Edwards. I mean, of course, we know Gus Edwards is a beast, powerful as hell. So he got the Angry Runs. Do you like the card? Is he? Because of course he's not the best running back in the game because it's Ricky Williams. But is he a top 3 running back right now?
No, I don't think so. He's probably top 10. I don't think he's that crazy.
Okay.
He's not especially he's not anything special. I'd say he's kind of just like default. Like there's so many good running backs. We got 1,000 different guys with this division dynasty promo. We got like maybe 3 or 4 of them. We got a couple team of the week guys. But you can go back and you can look at like any of the old Angry Runs cards we got, and they're probably better. Just because the older cards are probably more big and more built, and the newer cards are maybe more faster and maybe more agile. So he's kind of in the middle. He's kind of caught in between being a Derrick Henry and being a Jahmyr Gibbs. So he's kind of got not the best of both worlds, but the middle of both worlds, which makes you mid because you're in the middle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have anything that I'm looking right now. He doesn't have anything that stands out to me. Just, I mean, he's nowhere near Ricky Williams. I'm sorry. Ricky Williams is different on everybody's team.
Yeah, 1000%.
And yeah, it doesn't really come close. We go to the division dynasties. CJ Stroud with Eric Jackson, where he most starts. Ronnie Staley, Cameron Jordan, Alex and Anzalone. I want to say the name wrong.
Anzalone.
And Tyler Lockett. Anzalone. Isn't this Alex Anzalone's second card like the past few weeks? I know he got another card.
Yeah, he must have.
Yeah. I think he did. Let me check. I can check. You can go.
Yeah. CJ Stroud, obviously he had that record-breaking performance last week against the Buccaneers. But the thing is that he didn't get a team of the week, which we will get into later. But right now, this is his best card in the game. Deservingly, it's an amazing card. It's probably one of my favorite cards in the game right now. He gets Slinger 1 or Traditional 4. He gets one of the best releases. No. It's Joe Burrow's release. I can't remember. It was Traditional 2. I think
he gets Traditional 2. Traditional 2.
But that makes him very good because at the beginning of the year, that was what everybody was using. That's what they were saying the best one is. The rookie token lock-in that you could get was CJ Stroud, and people who used him always said that he was really good. And looking at this card, it's just an upgraded version of that. So definitely a top 5 quarterback in the game. Definitely very usable. I think he's very competitive as well. He gets very good speed, gets very good throw power, very good accuracy, very good release. And I don't think he gets Hot Route Master, which probably won't make him as usable. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. So Gunslinger still makes him very usable, but actually maybe not as competitive as I thought it would be though.
Yeah. Cause I was looking at that when you were saying that, I was like, okay, so he doesn't get Hot Master or he doesn't get set free lead. So I mean, he's kind of in that weird limbo where he's not mid, but like he's not fucking with any of the better quarterbacks.
No. People are gonna use him though. He's very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And
I think he'll be a pretty good budget QB for sure.
Maybe not budget. I think he'll be actually very expensive, but he's
because right now he just came back. He just came out. And he's like $614K. Like he's not much.
600
had just come out. Yeah, 600.
Well, that's very expensive in this market, but
I mean, okay, but let's look at it like let's see the best quarterbacks in the game. But Johnny Manziel was going for way more than that. I'm pretty sure
it's actually cheaper. Manziel's actually cheaper than Stroud. Like significantly.
No, I'm saying, but when he came out, honestly, when he came out, though,
yeah.
because
a lot of hype.
It's different. Because CJ Stroud just came out. Yeah, CJ Stroud just came out, so his thing is going to drop more, of course.
I get it. Yeah, and yeah, very good. Just going to be very usable for a very long time. I can't wait for these Team of the Year cards because I want to see how long these other quarterbacks stand up in comparison to them. Just to kind of just for curiosity's sake. Adoree Jackson, he got a Campus Hero card at the beginning of the year. He was the 88 speed, so he's gotten a +3 speed off of his 85, I think it was, an 85. He got a +6 boost and a +3 speed, which I did think was kind of weird because Adoree Jackson was the fastest corner in the game. You put him on a theme team, he's definitely the fastest. You put him on a theme team, he is the second fastest, which I kind of wish they could have kept it up to where he would be the fastest in the game if they did it back in Campus Heroes. But he is very, 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 very good and definitely the best corner in this promo. Because, it's kind of like Team Diamonds. This is kind of like a prelude to the Team Diamonds we'll be getting later because every single team got one, which was good. I love Team Diamond, so if they did that every single promo where every single team got a card, I wouldn't be mad at all. So I'm happy they did it. Raheem Mostert, though. Raheem Mostert was actually very, very, very disappointing. He gets 91 speed, and he's definitely right now probably a top 5 fastest player in the league right now. I'd say he's probably higher than top 5. I just don't want to make anyone upset because there's probably some fucking practice league squad guys, because Tariq said the other day that there was some guy on the practice squad, some white guy that ran like a 4.24 or something, and he was fucking yapping about, I don't know. He said there's somebody on the Dolphins practice squad that ran like a 4.24 or something, like in practice or whatever, and he said he'd beat him in a race. So like he's probably number 1, but nobody fucking talks about it. But like, in like actual players to get PT, he's probably a top 5 fastest card player in the league, but he's definitely not a top 5 fastest card right now because he's 91 speed when there are people who are like 1 speed faster than him, which I think was kind of disrespectful because he's not very big. He's not very tall. He's not even very agile side to side. He's just a speed guy. He's supposed to be speed, but he didn't get speed. Yeah. He got 91, which I do think was kind of a little disrespectful. And I think that if they can't up it right now, he's going to need another card very soon to get him up to that speed threshold where he's actually very usable.
Yep. Because sitting here right now, he's not usable right now. I'm sorry.
No.
And honestly, the Cameron Jordan's mid. Honestly, Tyler is not really going on anybody's team. Like for me, there's only 2 people that stand out: Stroud and Adoree.
Yeah.
Out of Division Dynasty. The team of the week though: Max Crosby got one, Joshua Dobbs got one, Kenny Moore got one, and Michael Thomas got one. Who stands out to you in that promo?
Joshua Dobbs, especially because he's the first card to get the whoever chemistry boost. He gets a chemistry boost that gives him like +3 throw power, +3 accuracy for the full week until the next team of the week, which kind of makes him more usable, I'd say. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm being so serious. There might be somebody who uses a Joshua Dobbs in the fucking competitive tournament tomorrow. That might be funny because he technically is the most accurate quarterback in the game right now, technically.
Yeah.
And he does get gunslinger. So he's actually I think he's the fastest quarterback in the game as well. He's very fast.
I think he is. He's 91 speed. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's the fastest by far. Like 2. He's like 2 speed faster than the guy in second. So yeah, actually, there might be people using him, especially if you're running. If there are people running wing stack in the professional tournament today, or in the next couple of days, if people are in Steelers playbook, he will definitely be used. So yeah, I'm actually very happy because he was my pick to get a champion, but unfortunately, CJ Stroud went ballistic for like 570. So. 470, but he was going to be my champion besides that, so I'm very happy that he did get the champion because they obviously weren't going to give CJ back-to-back promo cards because that'd be dumb. So I'm very happy.
And honestly, it'll be different. I mean, let's call it what it is. It'll be different. Let's see, that match probably doesn't get edge third. I mean,
of course. I mean, it's ass. It's ass in game. So
it's not. Yeah, I mean,
edge rushers are very irrelevant this year in Mud. I think they're not very good.
Yeah, especially everybody running fucking 6-1 now. So
yeah, it's just linebackers and prey essentially. So he doesn't really. I mean, he is a linebacker, Technically, he's a linebacker. He's an edge rusher linebacker, but he's an edge rusher. He's a linebacker.
Ain't not not bad.
No. He's imagine if they gave Max Crosby Lurk Curtis. That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny. I need to see his jumping because he might actually get it. He might not be the right archetype though, which I think archetypes are stupid, by the way. I don't get it. Because if you're giving them the stats, I think it's kind of dumb. But Kenny Moore got a really good card for back-to-back pick sixes, which was he's a dog against his Panthers, unfortunately, which is the only shitty part.
Sadly. I don't even want to talk about that game, man. That game just simply pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he got 91 speed. I mean, of course he's small, so he's not gonna play anybody's team, but he got a pretty decent card. If the game wasn't so fucking hype based, he probably would be on some people's teams, low key.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely going to be usable, but I don't think many people will use him. By him being usable.
Never mind. Never mind. He doesn't get pick artists at all. Okay, never mind. He won't be
wow.
Never mind. He doesn't.
Why?
He doesn't get it.
God, I don't get it. Okay, that's stupid. Because day one cards got pick artists. JC Jackson for the headliners promo got fucking pick artists. So
wait a minute, he might have just probably made a mistake because in tier 2 he has Miz on KO, and in tier 3 he has Miz on KO.
No, I'm not being funny. Muchy G rarely gets it wrong. I think he might just not get it. Wow, that's great. His catching just might be low, which is stupid because he had 2 picks. But
that wouldn't make sense. I'm thinking they got it wrong because there's no way he doesn't have it.
Whatever. Well, if he doesn't get it, he's completely useless, and if he gets it, he might be usable, but short regardless. So, the last guy, Michael Thomas, looks like a dog. He looks really good. He's probably wide receiver 3, I'd say. Very, 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 very. Actually, no, he's not wide receiver 3. He's kind of slow. He might be top 10 though, because he's kind of slow. He's like 90 speed. There's like 92 speed wide receivers in the game right now, and who are taller.
Oh, no, he's 91. He's 91 speed.
Oh, yeah, no, then he might be like actually usable, which is good because Michael Thomas is a very usable card and you know everything. So I don't know what abilities he gets just off the top of my head. He's getting slot apprentice because he is a slot receiver.
He gets slot. He gets short out. He gets red zone threat. He gets matchup nightmare, which you know is OP. Mm-hmm. He doesn't get short in elite though, which is the only downside.
Yeah, to be fair, it's 4 AP in MUT, so nobody would use short in even if he did get it. Which is the unfortunate part. Red zone threats, very good. Very good. It bails a lot of people out in the red zone. Always will. I use it every chance I get because I'm dog shit in the red zone. So I just throw it up fucking jump balls because I'm bad at the game. But it works. Yeah. So I'm good at the game.
No, we know we know you're bad at the game. You know you're bad at the game.
Yeah, but they don't. The audience doesn't have to know that. But
you said he would say that. I mean,
no, I said I'd be bad at the game if red zone threat didn't exist. I'd be bad at the game.
No. You're already bad at the game. See, you've already said no. I'm not going to go back on it. I'm going to talk.
Yeah. You going.
Well, okay, but what you were saying though, like Michael Thomas 6'3".
He's a bailout.
I think that's something that like I've noticed myself forgetting a lot of that. He is 6'3". He's a tall ass fucking dude for real.
Yeah.
He's not short at all. Like he's a big dude for real.
He's one of the tallest. Yeah. Very, very tall. Like Mike Evans is like probably one of the only taller guys that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So very, very good.
All right, we can get the main point of this podcast.
Tier list. Back in the first time since like a month. Been a month since our last tier list, dude.
It's been a minute, boys. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of names here. We have AJ.
Bunch of randoms.
Darien, myself, Dylan, Miles, Varro, Denzel, Jayshawn, Jake, Mech, Brady, Ern, Nick, Hayden, Cam, Joseph, Jalen, Johnny Dunn, Nick, Oliver, you know who Oliver is, Rydell, TD, and T-Sap. Our first ever guest, so I'm going to be a little nice with T-Sap. But we have you guys. We're going to rank them as far as in the league. We both have played. I'm pretty sure all of these guys. So we have a good idea on how to play.
What do you want to do our criteria on? When you want to do our criteria, like bowls, like accolades, or like actually skill level? Because I don't think anybody's counting expresses. I don't. How many people are unless you have like a whole bunch of them? I don't think it matters.
Okay, because I think in 24 skill level equates to bowls and 24s specifically. And the rest they don't matter. But okay, I'm gonna do skill, but I am gonna equate. If they do have bowls, and if it's like a close argument,
like Brady has 2 Super Bowl appearances, and he might be like C tier, like high C tier.
But I'm pretty sure both of those are in expresses, so I'm not gonna count.
They are. No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, 24 bowls. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing 24 bowls.
Okay.
They have a 24 bowl appearance or a 24 bowl.
They're gonna be.
I'm gonna count that as like the tiebreaker. Like the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
All right. Well, speaking of Express Bowls not counting, AJ, his only bowl is Express.
Yeah, in a league where he had a fucking super team.
Yep.
And everybody else had it was an FA. It was the fucking fantasy draft league. So I don't think that counts. I don't think that fucking counts. Okay. I'm being completely honest. He whooped my ass like week 18. It was my first game. I had a 60 overall team. That was completely not my fault. I'm being so serious. I had a 60 overall quarterback, 60 overall wide receiver. Like I didn't even play in the league. I just wanted to play last moment to get in playoffs, and he whooped my ass. But he did have a super team.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that you would have won the game? It wasn't for that super team.
I'm not going to say that because I don't want AJ getting on my ass, but it definitely would have been way closer. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely would have been.
So, what do you have, Matt?
I have AJ as A tier. I like AJ a lot, actually. I think he's very good at the game.
I've read A tier too. He's really good at the game. He plays the game a lot though, so he doesn't. He doesn't do much outside of playing the game. No. He's a lame. So
he needs to.
Yeah, like it's like
he needs to go outside. So. He just doesn't.
Yeah, so he really genuinely doesn't need to go outside, but he just doesn't for some reason. I don't know.
A gym membership would be.
Yeah, I'm putting A tier. Yeah, I'm putting A tier. I'm putting A tier. I ain't gonna lie. Angela. I actually had a conversation with this guy the other day, so I honestly think he's the garbage, and I played him.
I have beat him pretty badly. Don't put him C tier. He's F. I'm being serious. I'm better than him. I'm not being. Funny.
I want to be nice.
I'm better than Angelo by far. Okay. I'm really way better than Angelo. A lot of people have troubles with him because he runs RPOs, but unironically, I will say I have pretty good RPO defense. So I will maybe it's my experience. I don't know, but he's F tier in my opinion.
Yeah, he's not good. He's not good. Let's be honest. Call spade a spade.
Darien,
your boy.
Let's go on your boy.
Your boy. Oh, you got me, man.
Do you want me to answer honestly? Because I can answer. You are either low S or high A, in my opinion. Low S or high A, I'd say. Depends on how many people are S tier though. No, you're above A. I think you want to go below AJ.
I've lost edges. I can't really hold it against him. I have lost them.
Okay, how many Super Bowls do you think you'd have in Expresses if you were playing right now?
Easily 2 or 3 right now.
2 or 3, you think?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I've been in 2 Expresses. I think the lowest I've made it to is the AFC trip.
To be fair, one of them you had a bye. So
okay, but I still ran it. I'm pretty sure I played Joseph.
You played me.
Game and I beat
you played me.
Oh,
you played me in the other one.
I played you. Oh yeah, I played you. I beat the fuck out of you.
You beat me by. You beat me by like 7-10. I think it wasn't that bad.
No, I beat. No.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
But and I lost to Mech on like a very bailed drop. So,
yeah, I remember that. Oh, you know what's crazy in that league? There's a guy on this list. Did you add Owen? You didn't even add Owen. He won that Super Bowl. He won that league, and he's dog shit. He's horrible.
Yeah.
And he beat MEQ after you lost to him, by the way. Which it doesn't matter. It's picking between 2 amazing light-skinned individuals. I know, like AJ's not light-skinned, but
no, he's not light-skinned. That nigga's black.
I'm joking.
I think if I convince myself, I'm above AJ. I'm not gonna lie. Dylan, we know where he's going. Let's not even.
Yeah, that's true. Let's not fuck around. Let's not fuck around.
Yeah. We're just gonna explain why he's S tier. So Dylan, for me personally, he's probably the toughest guy I've played.
I've never beaten Dylan.
Ever.
Never beaten Dylan.
I think I've beaten Dylan maybe once or twice, and it was off like a field goal. Like I've never actually beaten the fuck out of Dylan. He plays this game. Like he plays Madden and he plays that shit.
Really, Dylan is probably the best player I've ever played. It's like, and I've played a lot of
games. He's genuinely toughly given Luke and beating the hell out of Luke. And Luke's a fucking competitive player. He was beating K-Mac and all these guys. So Dylan's the S guy for me. I'm sorry. He kind of came back into the leagues. But I'm not.
He hasn't played yet. He hasn't played yet in the league, so unfortunately.
But he's that guy. We all know he's that guy. And if he comes into your division, you're not saying, "Oh, well, I got this one." No, you're probably going to lose.
No, you just scratch the season, go into the draft, hope you don't play him next year.
Essentially, you hope he leaves.
I did play him in playoffs. I do want to say I did play him in playoffs. I lost by 3 points off of a Hail Mary. That I do remember that. That was in 23. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying in playoffs, I lost off a Hail Mary to Dylan. That is my biggest flex.
So are you saying that you're up there with Dylan in skill?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. No, I'm kidding. He whooped my ass. He's way better than me.
Yeah, he's Dylan's really better than a lot of people in the league. So
Miles.
We go to Miles. Miles is I don't know how to explain Miles. Miles plays. I'm putting Miles B first off.
I was gonna say B. Yeah.
Yeah, Miles he just plays so fucking weird. Like Miles is the type of guy he'll sit in dollar and he'll use on one of the slot corners that are blitzing you. Like he's that type of weird player.
Yeah,
he's just in dime normal and he's like off. He doesn't use it.
What do I even want to say? He's good, but he doesn't play good. Type shit. I don't know if I want to say that. Like he plays well, but he doesn't play well, like type shit.
I
don't
think
know if that makes sense.
Miles just throws you off. That's what it is with me with Miles. Like I know I'm better than Miles, but Miles just throws me off the way he plays. Like why do you play like this? Why do you play like a fucking loser and sit on slot corners and like you're thinking they're gonna blitz and he just runs back? I'm
like what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, just very weird. Like,
he got that off of who did he get that off of? I can't remember. It was one of the guys in the league. He used to use her the linebacker. I don't know. Whatever. He used to use her the slot corner. I think he took that from him. I don't know though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no, Miles been doing that for a minute. He's been doing that since 23. But yeah, like Miles is a good player. I don't want to take anything against him, but he just plays extremely weird, which makes your games with him a lot harder than they really should be.
He hasn't been playing much either, so let's not be too harsh on him.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm just saying with the game that I have played him. Varro.
What do I want to say about Varro, dude? First off, I don't want to be an asshole. Let me go look at who Varro is again, so I don't be an asshole.
Jaren Waterman.
Yeah, let me not be an asshole.
My slime. Varro. You know how I feel about you as far as us is concerned. I'm gonna put you in B, simply because you haven't. I'm put you in it because I think you're a good player. You just
do I want to be an asshole? Varro. I did beat him by like 17 in Raiders League. That's my only time I ever played him. So, mate, you want to put him down a little bit? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Varro runs RPO stretch every play. Varro is not amazing. He just runs RPO stretch every play. I ain't gonna lie. He had 25 carries versus me. 25 carries.
That's crazy. But I mean, Varro's good. He doesn't play the game anymore. When he played the game, he was winning Super Bowls pretty easily.
I remember.
The end of 23. So I'm gonna give him his credit. He's a good player. I think he's above Miles, but he just doesn't play anymore to be consistently good anymore like he should be. Denzel's probably gonna be our first C player. I'm not gonna lie to you. You agree?
Yeah, I disagree. I mean, I agree. Yeah. Denzel seems like a high C tier player to me. Yeah. No, Denzel probably a little better than me. I lost by 3 points. We played, I remember, in one of the Express Leagues. He does a lot of weird shit. He runs like mesh and like puts a hook on, and that hook is just unguardable. Like you'll shade down, you'll put a hook on it, you'll put a hook curl there, and it just does not play it. He'll just catch it. His guy had like 15 catches for like 100 yards or something because it's just unguardable. Unguardable. But yeah, he's you can still beat him. Obviously, he's not unbeatable, but he's just C tier in my opinion. Like if I see Denzel in the playoffs, I'm not scared at all. I'm probably fist bumping a little bit, but
me personally, I've never had a close game with Denzel, which I'm going to put him in C tier. Like I don't ever look at Denzel and say, "Oh man, I'm going to probably lose this game." I know I'm a majority of times I'm going to win the game. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm going to win the game against him. Not saying that he's trash, but he's just not advanced enough.
He doesn't even. I don't think Denzel tries that hard either. I don't think he does.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I just don't think I've ever lost it in there. Now I think about it. I don't think I've ever had.
Well, good for you, buddy. Clap it up. Good for you, man. Not all of us can say the same. Okay.
I mean, I've never lost to you either. You know. So
no, we've had I lost by 1. I lost by 1 versus
but you. Have once off of a drop.
I dropped a 2-point. I should have won that. That was a bailout.
Was it a W?
Was it a bailout?
Was it a W?
Right, whatever.
The game shouldn't even be close. You were throwing in the coverage the entirety of the fucking game. You just wasn't getting picked
off. Those were dots. Those were fucking lasers.
No, they weren't.
Lasers.
I beat you running one play, which was QB out the entirety of the game with Dan.
That was bullshit. That was such bullshit.
I should not have won that game. I should not have won that game.
You shouldn't have. Yeah. You shouldn't have. Damn right. You shouldn't have.
Skillers, man. Deshaun, man.
I didn't. I've played him a few times. I did beat him every time. I am not being funny, but they were very close games. He does run the cheese. To be fair, I'm not being funny. He did have the 49ers every time we played. So maybe it's more the team, maybe it's not, but he did make the conference championship once. And I think him and Angelo are definitely on the same level. I'd say I think they're both F tier. I think they might both be very high tier. I think they are. I do think so. Angelo's made a bowl, but like he's in F tier because you can beat Angelo very easily. This is just off of us. This is off of like our experience. I don't think like Angelo's going to disagree. Of course, Jay Sean's going to disagree, of course, but just off of us playing them, I think we can beat them very easily. So they're F tier in our opinion, I'd say, right? You disagree? Do you agree with that?
No. I agree with you. I don't think Angelo's good. I don't think Jay Sean's good either. So I'm gonna probably put him in F. I haven't lost neither one of them. I think I played Jay Sean one time and I think he tried to run stock dollar, and out of that dumbass shit. So
yeah,
he's F. He's F for me.
I
So
have never lost
much.
to either
I've
guys
never
in
not
F tier. That's why I've never lost to either guys on F tier. So I'm just gonna leave
Well,
it at
you're
that.
damn near gonna be walking that fine line. Not
That's
gonna lie to
wrong.
you.
I did lose to Angelo once by like 2 points. I had the Titans and he had the Ravens.
All the
No, fuck that, dude. No. I'm not F tier. I am not F tier. Do not put. I am like low C tier. Do not put me in F tier. I've gotten way better. I've gotten way better, buddy. Come on. Do not put me there.
I'm going off of my experience.
No, off of my experience. Shut the fuck up, dude. If we played right now. Okay, fair enough.
But no, finish what you were gonna say. About us playing what?
If me and you played right now, we would have a closer game than before.
No,
we would. I've changed my offense completely, and people have said I've improved. So I think it would be closer.
That's not much of a flex. He was an F tier player. So what? You went up to C tier now? Congratulations.
That's an improvement. Improvement's improvement.
It's still maybe not close to me. Like you're like Denzel. Like you're not close to me. You might be close to Miles. You might not close to me.
Yeah. Well, maybe in Madden 26. Maybe in Madden 26 or something. Yeah. I'll be up to A tier. Maybe.
I don't know. You might be at B because I have stopped playing Madden. So who knows?
Okay.
Jake.
Jake's been. Have you played Jake?
I haven't played Jake this year now.
I haven't played Jake really either.
And I beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, I beat. He's lovely. I'm not being funny. I did beat Jake as well. So I don't want to. He's B tier. I'll put him B tier because I don't really know. But I did play him and beat him, but it was like 1-0. So I don't want to like say too much. I did beat him pretty badly though, so I don't want to.
So you're an F tier player and you beat Jake. So I'm gonna probably put him at C because you're an F tier player.
I'm not F tier, buddy.
Mac.
Yeah, MEQ, bro. I love MEQ. I would never say a bad word about MEQ, but he has gotten worse. He has gotten worse, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Mech is my guy. I want to start off my criteria by saying that Mech is my guy. That's my little brother.
We both love MEQ.
I talk to him all the time in the DMs, personally, one-on-one. So I have a lot of history with this guy. You know, we played a lot of times. Mech has definitely regressed. Now what I will say is though that he does get away with throwing a lot more shit than he did last year, specifically because like zones don't really play much and blisters were so OP last year. Now, I've told Mech this multiple times, and if he implemented this into his shit, he would be so much better. First off, he needs to stop trying to man everybody up so many times out of dollar, and he needs to stop running stop posts all the time. Like that can't be your main source of offense and defense, and think you're going to win games, especially against the better players in the S and the A tiers. So what I will say is Mech's a great player. He's going to beat everybody in B down for sure. But like once he gets to A and S, he's going to start struggling more. Yeah. Is what I will say.
MEQ would slap my ass. No, he hasn't. He still hasn't won a roll. Still hasn't. Okay. So MEQ would slap my ass 9 out of 10 times, and I would win off some bullshit. That would be the one time I would win off some bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you would only win off some bullshit. Brady.
Do we want to put Brady B tier? He has made 2 bowls.
No.
When's the last time we played Brady? Brady has gotten better. Brady has gone better.
Brady's actually no, because I actually did watch some game from him. He actually does look.
He does look a little better.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give him that. But the only game I played him is when he threw a bunch of dumbass reads and he just wasn't getting picked off. So that's why I was saying.
No, Brady does do that. Yeah, he definitely does do that.
No, because like he was running like, oh my god, he was running a play. It was in Raiders, and he threw it right at my user. And like,
it was the one out of 4 verts. Was it the one out of like empty? He does that shit.
Empty. He threw the 4 verts and he threw that shit over my user, and it went through his hands. And
that happens 1,000%. I'm being so serious. That happens to me every fucking time. Every time. That play is so stupid. I hate that play.
It was bad. He threw a book, and it's honestly a book, but it got thrown over my head. There's nothing I can do about that. And I'm pretty sure my user was Kyle Decker, who was 6.
Brady will throw the most obvious fucking like pick in his life and be like, "Oh my god, that's such a hot one. That's such a laser." Throw the most obvious fucking pick.
Brady will get trouble. I will give him that, but I fuck with Brady. So
he has gotten better. Right. The F tier brothers, we're going up there, man. You think Earn's worse than MEQ? Really?
No, I was gonna move him because I just want to put him at age to say that, but I was gonna move him ahead of Mac.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Earn's one of those guys who takes the game seriously. He's one of the best players in the league for sure. I just think he doesn't play the game enough. I mean, he's not on him. He just has a very hectic schedule with his job and all that stuff that he can't play the game.
Yeah, and a life. How dare he?
I mean, honestly, me too. I don't play the game either, but like, I do think that Earn for sure. If he took the game more seriously, he probably would have had a bowl by now. To be honest with you.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you think it's the same skill level as Ern type shit?
We'll see the further down the list we go. We'll see where everybody else falls, and I'll see. Maybe I'll cut him some slack. Maybe.
Nick.
Okay.
I think I want to put him ahead of ball or below.
Is Nick bad this year?
Nick's not A tier.
Nick is not A tier. Nick is like 5-5 in Raiders last time I saw. So I don't know.
Yes, yeah,
that doesn't really matter.
I think Nick's one of those. The reason I'm putting Nick and B tier not A tier because I've never ever gone into a game with Nick in fear that I was gonna ever lose the game. I'm not gonna be completely honest with you. Not even trying to shit on my bro because my twin, but like I've never ever gone into a game and I'm thinking I'm gonna lose. Like every time I see Nick on my playoff schedule, I'm like, okay, I'm going to the next round. It's that simple. Now, what I will say is this: that he is good. I think he's better than the rest of those guys. But I just think he needs to more so learn the game,
learn an offense. That's what I was gonna say.
That too. Learn an offense and like not run the same thing on defense, especially when you go against us guys in that A and S tier. You're not gonna run that on us. Now he has beaten Mac, but I don't think he's better than Mac.
See, look, Nick last year ran four verticals every fucking play. Every fucking play, and it would dot you every fucking time. It was so annoying.
Or like he would throw a lob to the end zone. And
that's what I'm saying is that like 95 speed guy, not even like 92 speed guys would beat your corners every fucking play. Because he even tried to teach me once. He was like, "Oh, you have to learn when to throw it." And I was like, "Yeah, the fuck does that mean? The fuck does that mean?" He doesn't even know. He just throws it. He doesn't even know. He just fucking clicks square and prays.
He does. Let me be honest. He does. Okay. But yeah, so
Hayden. This is a hot take. I have Hayden A tier. I have him below MEQ. I have Hayden below MEQ. Hayden's really good, dude. Come on. Hayden's pretty good at the game. Hayden is better than Nick. Hayden's better than Nick. I don't get what Hayden has gotten very good. I like Hayden. Very good at the game. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
The problem that I have with Hayden is every guy that I put in A and S has at least won a bowl in these leagues. Hayden hasn't won. So I'm going to dock that again.
Has Hayden?
Now,
Hayden won like 3 bowls in a row in 23. He had like a very good run. He won like 3 in a row.
Are you talking about at the end when nobody was in there? Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely not going to give him that thing because he didn't play anybody. Let's see. Yes. That's almost like me giving who won a bowl at the end of 23. I don't even remember
anyone.
I don't know. Yeah,
Rydell.
Yeah, anyone. Yeah, because I've seen Hayden when it was competitive and he was not winning. So
I gave Rydell a forced win to the fucking Super Bowl because I wasn't there. Yeah. And then he won off a Hail Mary. So nobody was playing. And like I said, I saw Hayden when everybody was there and he struggled immensely. So I'm gonna low key hold that against him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, Cameron, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Annoying is the first word.
I'm sorry. Cam, you're a good dude, bro, but I don't ever see you being that guy to win a bowl because of the fact that you just run straight through play. You can't run that and be consistent, bro, and win games. I'm sorry, bro. Like it's kind of like Nick, but Nick is just a little bit better. You can't just simply run like stretches and run the ball every play and expect to win because you're not good enough. Not saying that you're trash, but you're not good enough to just run and clock all day and then have to make a read when it actually matters. When he actually has to make a read, he's gonna probably either throw the ball, either like get an incompletion, or he's gonna throw a pick because his reads aren't like that to where he can just run the football every play and then make a read on third, fourth down.
I'm higher on Cam maybe than you are. I think Cam's actually pretty decent at the game. I'd put him higher than Varro. I'd say I think he's better than Varro.
Fuck no.
Me fuck that. You think Cam's C tier?
I think Cam's C tier, genuinely.
I think Cam's like high B. I think Cam's better than Hayden. I think Cam's better than Hayden, dude. Honestly, I really do think you should play him. Like again, I think something changed or something.
I play Cam. I have played Cam. I played Cam in the last league that I was in, and the game wasn't close. Neither one of the games were close.
I don't know. Maybe that was an anomaly or something. I think.
No, I think I've lost to Cam one time out of all the times I played him. He's. I mean, let's be honest. It's about just me, but
Brett has serious troubles with Cam every time they play. Like Brett thinks Cam's really good. I think Cam's
no, it's not even that, bro. It's not because he's necessarily right at the game is because you're gonna have to be disciplined for 4 quarters of having to stop the run. Nobody wants to just do that. That's annoying and lame to want to do.
To be fair, me and Cam do have close games. I'm not beating Cam more than I'm losing. I'm not beating Cam more than I'm losing.
Because okay, fine.
I'm beating Denzel more times than I'm losing than I'm losing.
Okay, then I'm saying I'm probably putting you right in the middle of there. I'm telling you what I'm putting you. I'm probably gonna put you right there in the middle. Put you right there in the middle. I'll have you.
I feel very I feel like that's a lot of disrespect to Cam to being next to me.
Not really. Really? Because it could be the simple fact that I don't want to put you in the F tier, but it can still be far as hell from you and Oliver. He's just not.
Okay, I'm not being funny, but like, okay, let's count him. I'm better than Angelo, better than Jay-Sean. I'm better than Denzel. I'm sorry, Denzel. I know I lost you recently, but I'm beating you way more times than I'm losing to you. That was an anomaly. I'm sorry. I love you, Denzel, but that was an anomaly. I mean, that's fair. I just think Cam should be higher. I really do.
I'm just not
either that or I think Brady should be lower. I think Cam's better than Brady, 1000%. I mean, okay, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, but okay. Let's talk. Okay, do you want to switch over to me? Do you want to like talk about like my ranking for a second? Because like you want to
no. Let's get this settled because the thing, right? Okay. I have because I don't want to. First of all, I don't have to maybe one beat tier.
I think I'm better than Brady. I think I'm better than Brady. Okay, let me break it down for you, right? Okay. Brady had the Eagles last franchise, right? I had the base Bucks. I beat him by 30. Right? And I've beat him every single time we have played. Actually, not every single time. I maybe lost to him twice. And every other game besides that, I lost to him in the offs last league by like 7 points. He had a really good team. It does matter. It does matter. But every single time besides that, except for one game, he had like the Lions. I had a dog shit team. Maybe the Titans. That was like a 3-point game, whatever. Besides that, I've blown him out like every single time. Every single time. I do think I'm better than Brady. And I like Brady a lot. Brady's my guy. But I do genuinely think I'm better than Brady. I think I'm beating Brady in a best of 10. I'm beating him 7 out of 10 times. Honestly,
I don't. But
that's you.
My thing with
that's you.
With you too. I mean, well, of course you're going to be optimistic towards yourself because you're not going to say.
I'm saying I'm not better than. I'm saying like Cam is better than Brady, especially.
I don't. Cam's not better than Brady.
I think Cam is beating Brady 8 out of 10 times. Honestly,
I don't think you or Cam are beating Brady not 10 times. But
really,
the point with that is right. No, because first of all, I don't think neither one of you are good enough to beat him 10 times. It probably will be like a 6-4 if anything.
The guys that's fine.
The guys in A and S are going to beat him 9 out of 10.
Okay. But the weird thing, no. The weird thing is that like, okay, why is the guy that me and Cam are beating 6 out of 10 times? Why are we lower than him?
Because the majority of times they're going to be in the regular season when nobody actually gives a fuck, and in the playoffs where it actually matters, you guys are going to lose. Which showed because you just said that you beat him in the regular season and then you lost him in the playoffs.
No, different leagues, completely different leagues.
But you lost in the playoffs, didn't you not?
Yeah. No, I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it.
So that's my case.
I'm not denying it. He also beat me. He had 72 passing yards and like 2 picks. So it was a lot of bullshit.
Because we all know that the playoffs, the playoffs are more serious and more serious than the regular season.
That's not a hot take. I'm not denying that, but okay. There's a voluptuality or something. There's like a very big word to describe my feeling right now that game was bullshit. That game was kind of some bullshit. And then if I rematch that game, I literally said after, I was like, I would give anything to have that game back because I feel like if we ran that back, I would win 1,000%. I'm being completely honest. He had white jerseys in the snow. There's a lot of shit I could say, but it was a close game. He had 72 passing yards, and I threw 2 pick sixes because he had white fucking jerseys in the flats. Like, yeah, it was a lot of bullshit.
So you can't reach. Okay, so you can't reach.
He had plain white jerseys, like white pants, white jersey, white helmet in the snow. Like, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? Like, I couldn't see his fucking player, like, for the life of me.
Was his players white too, or did they not have skin color?
No, like white players. What do you mean? I have the VOD. I can show you. I'll show you after. But okay, anyways, yeah. I think you're disrespecting Cam a lot. I think Cam's way better than where you have him.
Yeah, man. I'm might be. But Joseph Gross.
Joseph is either in front of MEQ or behind him, in my opinion.
God no, Joseph's not an 18 player.
Wow. Joseph's better than Hayden. I think we can agree on that. I think Joseph's better than Hayden.
I'm below A. But honestly, like I've played Joseph, and let's be honest, like the games he talks about are close. That's when I had to pass when he had the Chargers. Every other game in that.
Who's that? So, do you remember that random guy who's got like the purple and yellow like picture of him as a kid? What was that guy's name? Voltuous or something, but like he slaps Joseph every single time that they play. And I can't remember that might go into my ranking of him. I'm not gonna lie, Joseph's gonna look back at this being a little geek he is, and now that I've seen him live, I am not scared to say this. I have not lost. I mean, no, I have not lost it. Sorry, Joseph has beat me like literally damn near every single time. We've played like 4 times. He's beat me every single time. So maybe I'm just higher on Joseph.
Huh? Well, he was the
it was Raiders. I had Broncos here, the Chargers. Okay. Yeah, Broncos, Chargers.
So again, that makes sense. That makes more sense now. Because see, the point that you're making is like, yeah, he's beating you, but let's be honest, we know the Chargers are if they're in anybody else's team, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. The fact that he lost to the Lions the way he lost to the Lions is what they're really put me.
Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was kind of embarrassing.
He got his ass kicked about the stock.
I beat that Lions. I beat the Lions. I beat him. Yeah, and I didn't think he was that crazy. I didn't expect him to win.
Yeah, he beat AJ. So I'm not going to disrespect him at all. He has won Super Bowl, so I'm going to put respect on his name, Jalen Smith.
He was nice enough to give us the VOD for the Super Bowl, and he wanted us to review it on the podcast. So he was nice enough to do that. So that's my guy.
Yeah,
but
one thing I won't do, one thing I'm not going to do is put Joseph up there for losing getting his ass kicked by the Lions. So
fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Okay, now, that's you. I'm not going to speak on it.
Like genuinely, I think anybody could get the Lions and be really get the Chargers and be pretty decent with them, especially in stock 1 rigs.
Fair enough. I think anyone on this list could look like an A-tier player with the Chargers. I don't think that's a hot take.
All right, Jalen Smith.
Speaking of him,
I'm gonna put him right there above Aaron.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, damn near.
So? I don't think he beat AJ. He beat AJ.
Oh, okay. See, I don't acknowledge that. I said he has beaten AJ, but I don't think he's better than AJ. I don't think anybody that's watched the game just said he's better than AJ.
Okay,
I just think AJ
but this is where the criteria gets kind of weird because earlier we said me and Brady like, oh, Brady beat me in the playoffs. That matters more. But I'm not bringing that.
I genuinely think that Brady's better than you. That's the difference. I don't think AJ. I don't think Jalen's better than AJ.
All right, this is the kind of thing I'm going to go back to that. You said I would beat Brady 6 times out of 10, right?
Yeah, because you said,
yeah,
I've lost to people that I'm better than.
Exactly.
I've lost to people. No. Hear what I'm saying.
Jalen beat AJ.
Here's what I'm saying. I've lost to people that I am worse than in the playoffs. I lost to Mech. Nobody thinks that Mech's better than me. I've lost to him in the playoffs. Off some bullshit.
Okay.
And no one that has watched those games have ever said that Jalen was better than AJ. Those are games that true obviously.
No, but those are the playoffs. You said it's the playoffs, which matters more.
But again, we could go in the chat right now. We can go.
Jalen is a playoff player. Jalen is a playoff player.
No. Here's what I'm saying. I said I can go in the chat right now and ask everybody that watched those games who is the better player. They're gonna say AJ. AJ clearly got cheated. It wasn't like Jalen just definitively beat him. AJ was getting fucked the entirety of those games.
Okay,
he was
fair enough.
Bent over.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, and on top of the fact, the year 1, Jalen used a fucking but he used the speed shit. We know that was bad. So
that was fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
So
I do want to go back because fine. If you go back and ask anyone in the chat about that game I played against Brady, I was getting fucked. But I don't even think they remember, so don't even try. That was a fucking random ass. You can ask. I think I was getting fucked. I think I definitely was. I had a friend tell me I was getting bent over and fucked in my DMs. He was like, Jesus Christ, you're getting hoed. But anyways.
Okay. Like I said, I don't think that everybody that watched that game, because everybody did watch that game, we watched AJ get tough the entirety of the game.
Yeah, no, I did watch. He was getting hoard. He was kind of getting hoard.
Yeah, he was getting hoard. He was getting bad, bent over bad. We can go to Johnny.
Johnny is going to be way lower than he expects to be. Yeah.
He's for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, below Cam. Yeah, below Cam.
I'm below you. I'm below you too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you're way. I think if you had the ability that he has, you would easily made a playoff run.
Okay.
Because the fact that he had the playoff run, he was losing.
I am gonna say because the only time I did play him was with the Bills and I lost by 3, and I had the Broncos. I don't know.
And then what I will say is this, I'm gonna use the same criteria that I used against Joseph when he went against that Lions team. He got his ass kicked with like 10,000.
Oh, by like 40. By like 40. He lost by 40.
So yeah. I'm gonna hold that against him, sadly.
Okay.
Johnny's to me not that good. Rydell.
Rydell, I don't know. What do you want to put him up below Cam? I beat Rydell pretty consistency. I think he's C tier.
Yeah,
I think he's below me. I'm not being funny. I think Rydell might actually be below me for once.
I'll play Rydell. I think he's just more so the fact that
he just doesn't care. He just doesn't give a shit.
No. It's like I referenced yesterday on the panel. When something doesn't go his way one time, he's just gonna give up, and then you're gonna beat him by 40 because he's just not gonna stop caring. So I'm gonna put him in that C tier. I think if he took the game more seriously, he maybe could be better, but yeah.
Maybe I've lost to Rydell once, and that again he had the Eagles, and I lost by 3 points. And in every other league, I beat him. Even in the playoffs, I beat him. So I think he's I love Rydell, and I think if he gave a shit, he could be A tier. I genuinely think Rydell could be A tier if he consistently cared. No, if he actually played the game and gave a shit about playing the game, he would get better. Is what I'm saying. I think he would get better on top of playing to.
Because I think he did that. He did that last year, and he was losing a lot still. So he definitely would have been higher than Nick for me. But if he cared more about the game,
he'd be way better than me if he gave a shit. He'd be way better than me if he gave a shit.
But he wouldn't be A tier. I think A tier reserved for those top guys, and we know those top guys.
Okay.
Right. TD.
TD's better than Dylan? Really?
Right now, simply because Dylan doesn't play the game, but we know how good Dylan actually is. But he doesn't play the game. Yeah. I'm sorry. And also in head-to-head bowl games, TD's beating him, and he's not. It's never been cheated bullshit. Like there was that one time where TD essentially, I think Dylan threw him a pick, and then he took it back, and then he threw a. No. Dylan tried to throw a 3-second, 5-second Hail Mary to the end zone.
TD I remember that. Yeah, I remember. That was sick. That was a top 5 fucking TD moment. No dick suck. That was an amazing moment.
Yeah, it was really good.
In the Super Bowl, pick 6 with 3 seconds left. That was kind of sick. Pause. No dick suck. But anyways, okay, you do remember, go back to our panel about how we ranked who we would rather play and who we think was better, and TD was at the bottom of most of that list.
I think TD was more so at the bottom of who people want to play, but I don't think TD was at the bottom of who's the best out of the best. We know he's the best of the best, but we would all rather play him.
Yeah, we were always saying that TD is he's taken Madden less and less serious every single year. And I think that might show this year because he did get off to a really slow start, and he has picked up in the expresses. I think he has 3 now, maybe.
Yeah.
But to be fair, by this time last year, he might have had 10 or something. Because he had 26 last year?
Yeah. Yeah, he got 26 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has gotten off to a slow start, but he is, I think he's S tier. I don't think that's a hot take. I don't think that's a hot take. I'm just saying I don't know if he's better than Dylan. I don't know. I haven't seen them play. I'm just genuine. I'm not even saying maybe he's better. I just haven't seen them play. I genuinely don't know.
But I think with that criteria, we have to use it against Dylan either because we haven't seen Dylan play either.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So I just don't know.
Okay. So TSAP
is number 1, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is number 1.
Number 1. I've TSAP at number 1. I'll TSAP number 1.
That's not a hot
probably
take.
the hardest. He's probably the hardest guy I've had to play, and I've run it. I don't know how much playoff success he has had, but he's for me. I know for me, he's one of the harder guys I've had to play this year for sure.
I might have played TD. I think I've played TSAP 10 times, and I've maybe won. I've won twice. But I'm gonna give TSAP his credit. I won off of complete bullshit. I got bailed. I got 1,000% bailed. He threw 2 picks or something back to back, and I won. And that was 2 games, and then he slaps me every single time, just back to back. Slap my ass, which is fair enough. To be fair, it's his job, so good on him.
And even that, we all know how good TSAP is. He plays competitively.
He's what was he top 30? Yeah. No, he was top 200. Top 30 one time.
He was top 30 one time. He was top 30
one time.
So obviously he's really good. I'm at top of S here. I'm sorry, that's my boy. Not late Taylor. Not late. All right.
Which one?
We did Nick
Taylor Swift. Should I put the video? Should I put that video as our outro? Do you think?
I guess we'll never know. We'll never know, man. I guess
we'll never know.
But thank you guys for watching another episode of the Versus Surf Talk podcast. Hopefully, you guys liked the panel yesterday. Something we do want to do every week. If you guys want to get on, low-key, hit us up. We want to get some audience members on too, not even just guys in the chat. So, love you guys though. We are out.